Game's up, Sarah. Oh, come on, get up. Come on, it was only a joke. Sarah? Something's wrong, Jake. She's not moving.
No, she's not.
Sarah?
Maybe we scared her to death.
It's not funny, Jake. Sarah?
You always wanted to know what it was like to shoot someone. Now you do.
Would you stop screwing around, Jake? This really isn't funny. What's happening, Jake? What's going on?
Must have been loaded.
Loaded? How could it have been loaded? You'll be all right. You'll be fine. Damn it, Jake, help me!
That sometimes happens right at the end.
We were only supposed to scare her, not kill her. How can this be happening?
You're gonna have to think about getting rid of the body.
Rid of the body? Look, what the hell's going on here, Jake? I mean, this doesn't seem to be bothering you much. And what's all that this happens at the end shit? You done this before?
Look, I'm just trying to figure a way out of this accident.
No, Jake. This was no accident. I'm calling the police.
Sammy, wait, what are you going to say?
I'm going to say that...
What? The gun just went off? It was an accident? Doesn't sound good, Sammy. Think. It has to sound good. We just have to calm down and think this through. We can do this.
No, Jake.
What?
This whole thing was your idea. You planned this and you gave me the gun. I mean, Jesus, you must have loaded it. You tricked me into coming here to really kill her. Why?
Okay. I planned it. Well, some of it anyway.
What?
But isn't this what you wanted? Didn't you say you wanted to know how something like this would really feel? To really experience it? Yeah, I could have used blanks, but isn't this more real, more exciting? Just think of it as a situation that we can get through together.
No, what are you saying? I wanted nothing like this. I was talking about a fantasy, Jake, nothing more. You sick idiot. Do you really think you can get away with this?
You mean, can we get away with this? I may have brought you here, but you pulled the trigger.
Psycho.
Shh.
What? What is it?
Outside. I heard something. I think.
Well, what if someone's there? What if they've heard?
I'm going out there to check. You stay here.
Well, what do I do?
Think of something.
So you wanted to know what it felt like to kill someone? Well, now you can feel what it's like to die. No! Sarah!
Let me get the lights. What a performance.
Damn it, Jake. Why didn't you tell me you're going to switch the lights? I could have shot her in the eye.
She'll be fine. You, great. tranks. She'll be out for a while. Perfect. Drop left.
You know, she was really scared. I could see it in her eyes.
Well, that was the whole point of this little exercise. Now help me get her onto the couch. Those extra touches you made, the whole hand popping up thing, very effective.
What did you expect? I wanted to get the most out of the situation.
And you did. Must admit, you did have me going for a moment.
Oh? When?
When Sammy checked your breathing.
Held my breath.
Join me.
Don't think it was a bit much to put her through.
Yeah, it's role play, that's all. We're actors, artists. We need to live through every possible experience so that we can portray it. Sammy has probably never felt real fear before, or had to. We just gave her that experience.
Certainly did that. But you don't feel even a little bit guilty. Where'd you draw the line?
Whatever works. Worked for you, didn't it?
So all this elaborate planning is actually for our benefit. It's not just an excuse for you to live out one of your weird little fantasies.
Right.
Okay. So we're all here in this spooky old house. You set the scene, we've played out our roles. What if something happens here that you didn't plan for?
How do you mean?
Well, let's see. What if somehow Sammy's in on this whole thing? The dart's just a dud. Enough to sting, but with no real effect.
It couldn't be. Loaded it myself.
Someone could have switched it. Or,
What are you up to?
what if the dart was switched for a lethal one? And Sammy's, well, she's not just lying there unconscious. What then?
I wonder if the person knew the dangers of the game they were playing, and whether or not they could get away with it.
Sure. They just implicate someone else.
How would they do that?
Perhaps they could knock that person out. Put a weapon of choice in their hands, call the police, and by the time they arrive, the evidence will speak for itself.
Interesting.
Saw it in a good film once. Worked well enough there.
Is that what you would do?
Me? Maybe I've toyed with the idea.
And your motive would be?
Is it more intriguing when there isn't a motive?
There's always a why, Sarah. Don't stop now. Not now things are getting interesting.
It'd be fascinating. Just to see how you'd cope if the situation was turned on you.
So you want a challenge, huh? Humor me, please. How would you have knocked me out?
I've already done that, Jake.
Sarah, what was in that? What are you doing?
Just a little bit of role play, Jake. You should know all about that. What's the matter, Jake? Didn't you think I could do it?
Sarah, Jesus, you killed her.
Yeah, and what's better, when the police arrive, it'll look like you did it.
Police?
Didn't I mention? I called the police about 5 minutes ago. Doesn't leave you long to cover your tracks. So you better get a move on.
You bitch.
Deal with it. Oh, and Jake.
What?
Don't leave any clues.
Sarah. Sarah, wait.
Good evening, sir. Inspector Harrison. We've had a report of a disturbance here, and we thought we'd just come and see if everything was all right.
Well, everything's fine, thank you.
You don't mind if my colleague and I come in just to double-check, do you?
Yeah, if you must. Please.
Thank you.
Nice house. You alone this evening?
House sitting, actually. Catching up on some reading.
What kind of books do you like most?
Well, there's so many. Difficult to say.
I particularly favor the mystery novels, the ones that keep you guessing. I like the intrigue.
It's nice to see someone have an appreciation for good literature.
I suppose it's my curious nature, really. But they seem to work on so many levels. And of course, what's also so interesting is the subtext. You know, when something's going on in the background, and the reader has no idea of it until right at the very end. Some things are just never what they seem, are they? Some things are never what they seem. Well, all very intriguing, don't you think?
Certainly. Perhaps the inspector would guest a lecture at my college sometime.
Oh, no. I cannot speak with any great knowledge on the subject as others can. I just like a good mystery, you know, just for my own amusement. Anyway, we won't keep you any longer. My colleague and I must be on our way. I thought you said you were alone.
Are you all right, sir?
Yeah. Yeah, fine.
I beg your pardon, ladies. Inspector Harrison, I was under the impression this gentleman was alone. I hope we're not intruding.
Not at all, Inspector. We were just playing a game. Care to join us?
Kind offer, but couldn't possibly, thank you. I'll wish you a very pleasant evening. Come on, Jonesy. We've seen enough here.
Good night. We'll see ourselves out.
Very good. Very brave.
The look on your face, Jake.
So how does it feel to be outdone?
Outdone? Now, what makes you think that? There's always another twist.